guys, it's Esther with Esther's VSG Trek. It's my week 29 update. It is March 23rd, 2017. I apologize for the bumpy ride, but yes, you're on the ride with me. I have been doing those quickie updates, and simply because I don't have a lot of time. And then on Monday I was off and did this not elaborate, but pieced together some cute stuff, and it deleted. And then I did the same today because I've had a marathon of a day, and it said to save the 15 minutes. I whittled it down. I didn't want to give you a 25-minute vlog, and it didn't save as well. So I am not going to do much editing to this vlog. I'll probably just stop and keep going because of the time constraints with certain files. So without further ado, I'm already messing up, whatever. It is week 29. I am going to go to the beginning of March. That first weekend, the Friday and the Sunday of the first week of March, I lost my mind twice. I raged twice. When I say rage, is that I have no control over a trigger that then sets me off into anger. And the anger can be stoic but crazy, or it could be crying, snotting, raging. I had both. On the Friday, this guy cut me off in a school zone for going the school zone limit. It was the school zone time, and I raged. And after I got out of that, because I'm not about tickets, I caught up to him and was like, school zone, like, what was your problem? Cut him off and went home. That's not like me. People are crazy. People have guns. That's so stupid. That's not like me. And I was like, what's going on? Then I got into a fight with one of my best friends. We have a group text, and she wasn't feeling the conversation, and that's fine. You could say you're not feeling it. And then later that day I shared a picture of those pan-roasted radishes I made that were really good. We're all trying to diet. I was trying to help sisters out actually, and she was like, oh, food messages are so boring or don't interest her at all, which is fine. Again, I should have just responded to the other friend who had questions about stuff, but I was too busy. I was just wanting to get it out there, plus let them know. But my reaction to something so simple was the snotting crazy. I should have realized with the pimples that I had my cycle. I barely spot when I have my cycle. I went crazy. I had a crazy week that week. My mom has a cyst on her ovary. They think it's nothing, but it can twist. So does she want to just monitor it and hope it never twists, or what? So we had some of the preliminary specialist meeting. Then I went away for my 10th anniversary vacation the weekend of, what was that, like the 11th? We left on Thursday to Orlando, spent the night there Thursday, Friday. So we got there late Thursday, had a nice dinner. Then the next day we were going to go to the gardens, Lou Gardens, but then I saw Macy's on the way, which I love Macy's. Macy's used to be Burdines in Florida, and I would constantly be like, take my check all the time to Macy's, because I'm going to go and see if I have to stop. There's an ambulance. Okay. So yeah, I would always be like, take my money. And I'm not editing that out either. And I saw one, and we went, and he scored big time. I got a few pieces because I'm not staying here, right? So, and then while there, I was trying to get a hold of Nisi. We were planning on meeting, and then my husband was redirecting me left, right, and center. And come to find out, he had a surprise for me and didn't think that we could make it to see Nisi. And then he was like, well, let's figure it out. And then we figured out that it wasn't going to work. So it didn't work. So we didn't see Nisi. And Nisi was so kind. We were texting back and forth trying to figure it out, and she was really trying to make it work. It just didn't work. And thank you for your patience. We're going to meet one day soon. New Nisi, she's an RNY patient, person, post-op. Sorry for the bumps. And she's wonderful. She lives in Orlando. She's doing so well, and she's just a sweetheart. You can just tell she's such a sweetheart. Really wanted to meet her, but in the future. We went to church. I knew about that, and then immediately after church, the surprise was we were going to Sanibel. Sanibel's an island off the southwest coast of Florida, which I have one of my old friends. We met in South Florida. I'm from South Florida. She was going to school there, then stayed there for years, then moved away, and at the time she was engaged to this dude in Colorado, and she came out to Sanibel with his family. I went out to get her. So, let me tell you about Sanibel. Sanibel is known for their shells. They have wonderful shells. You can go shelling, especially after a storm, and there must have been a storm when I went to go get my friend, because I mean, it's like quality shells, the kind that you can buy in stores around the country. That's the kind of shells you can find in Sanibel. So I got like 3 Publix grocery plastic bags worth of shells, and that's what I used in my bases for the centerpieces for my wedding, because I'm cheap and I'm crafty, and I was like, hallelujah. I've always mentioned Sanibel to David. He knew about the shells. It blessed our wedding, and I want to take the boys, but they're small, not too big, not too little, so they can enjoy the beach, which is very shallow in the shells. So he surprised me with 2 days at Beach View Cottages. Beach View Cottages. I'm not editing this, so it's Beach View Cottages. Cute little efficiencies, little cottages right on the beach. It was beautiful. We had a wonderful time there. I had my highest step day ever, the Sunday the 12th. It was over 30,000. I don't remember the exact number, and it was just such a great trip. Really, really, really relaxing. Come back home, still have appointments. My mom has appointments. Elijah has appointments preoperative, because he was going to get and did get his adenoids removed along with his tonsils on March 17th. So back to work on Tuesday. Adenoids, my mom appointment. Okay, Friday, I'm off from work. We take Elijah. I take 1 30-ounce tumbler with me. I get to almost finish it, but they don't allow drinks with the kids because all the kids are preoperative, and that'd be kind of lame to be eating and drinking in front of the kids that can't eat or drink because they're preoperative. So my water tanked, and honestly, the week prior, back from the trip, right before the surgery, I wasn't on my game with my liquids. So he gets his operation on Friday. He's doing all right. The general medicine is a godsend. Saturday, I'm playing with him on the ground. I get up to leave my bedroom, and I faint. I straight up lose consciousness and fall backwards onto the threshold of my closet with my head, this part of my head, my right shoulder, and I land hard on my tailbone. When I come to, I just go, ouch! I was really offended. I was like, what on earth happened? And all I could feel was my tailbone screaming. I'm like, oh Lord, did I break it? I've injured that before. And then this was like a cartoon. It was, it popped way out. It's really flushed now, but we put ice on it and it reduced more than half. And then it's been going down. It's Thursday. This happened Saturday. But I obviously have a concussion. I went on Tuesday. That's when they could fit me in. And they did like different tests and look and count backwards and recite backwards and whatnot. So I passed those. I didn't need a scan, but I have these weird headaches and dizziness. Hardcore. Excuse me still. So my son's recovering from that surgery, which is very painful. Run the clock medicine. David, like, I'm in charge of the medicine, but David gets up too because we have Elijah in our room and he doesn't want the medicine. When you sleep after a tonsillectomy, it dries out. You're not drinking, you're sleeping. So then when you can drink, once you wake up, all you feel is the dryness, and it's a mucous membrane that covers the site where they remove the tonsils. And in poor child. So, yeah, so that catches you through. Okay, so today, should I just start another one? Maybe. Let's just start another one. So according to the instructions, today he was to be off Motrin, and that medicine did actually hold his pain off for the specified 3+ hours. His high set, I had 1 dose for this morning, and that's the liquid hydrocodone, and then I was done. And the doctor always said, call me if you need more, I'll give you more. Okay. And then the Tylenol, I've timed it every time I've given him Tylenol during the day. and it holds his pain for about an hour. And after an hour, he's not drinking, he's complaining, he's whining. So Tylenol sucks. So he's like me with Tylenol. Tylenol is a waste of space. If you have a fever, it's a good fever reducer, in my opinion, but pain is ridiculous. I don't even know why they market it that way. So I called this morning, 8 a.m. They're like, sure, come get the prescription. It's a controlled substance. They can't fax it. Okay, so I go get it. I'm vlogging, by the way. I've lost all those videos, so I'm recapping. I go to my Target, I drop it off. No, I don't. They don't have it. I'm like, oh, okay. So I get some other things, because not to mention I have a concussion, and what I should be doing is resting, but I can't rest because I have to medicate my kid every 3 or 4 hours, and working, and my cat's sick. Had to take him to the vet on Sunday. My husband did that, but he needs medicine twice a day. So on top of all that, TMI, ready? I'm just going to say it once. The fall aggravated a hemorrhoid. Ladies, if you're going to get pregnant, that's kind of a fact of life. Plus, if you're overweight, you're prone to them anyway. I didn't have it due to the overweightness. That's not even a word. We're going with it. I had it because of the pregnancy, and they never bothered me. And this is like my first or second flare up. I think I had one flare up post-op. I might have vlogged about it, but yep. So I went to Target, got more Tylenol. I was almost done. Got my meds for my issue, because of course, why not? Let's have another issue on top of it. And then proceeded to call 7 pharmacies. 4 of them said no, they don't have the liquid Hyset. Thank you so much for letting me know and not having to make me go there. I don't know why they told me, because it's a controlled substance. Because the other 4 I called wouldn't the other 3 I called wouldn't confirm, because it's a controlled substance. 2 Walgreens and 1 Costco. Now the Walgreens at the Children's Hospital did confirm to me they didn't have any. How in the world do you not have liquid Hyset when you supply the drugs to the Children's Hospital, because children do not take pills? How now, brown cow? Dude, I did not cuss anybody out today. I will go on record saying that I did not cuss anybody out, but I told 2 pharmacists, like, I understand you're doing your job, but this is completely asinine. How am I supposed to take time from my work day to drive to your location to find out whether or not you have a bloody pill? And it's not their fault. I didn't yell at them. I just said it like very calm, like, you should be scared, because it's so calm voice. But it's because of the crackheads. Not necessarily crack, but them heads that have gone places to jack the crap they need because they are heads. Finally, I call back the doctor's office and leave a message. I'm like, can you help me out? Do you have any clue in Jacksonville where I can find some Hyset? Anywhere. I'll go anywhere. I just don't want to have to go to 9 different places. I need to work today. Oh, they built a deck. Okay, squirrel. So they didn't call me back in 5 minutes, but they called me back like in 40 minutes with a pharmacy that had it. And guess what? Right by my house. Bam. Man, this has not been good for my concussion symptoms. Yesterday, Wednesday, was a much better day. I was feeling like I was bouncing back. Today, I am just exhausted. I actually left the house to be away from everybody, and Daniel needs diapers, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back to Target and get my diapers and go back home. And oh my goodness. Oh, wait, sorry. So that first week that I went crazy, I would also put away the scale, and I lost 6.4 pounds. Then the following week, I lost 2.8 pounds. This week, I'm down 0.4, making my weight 188.4. So that's where I'm at. I'm not going to give you the other numbers. I don't have them with me, and I'm not editing. You'll find them below. So I'm surprised I lost the 0.4, because I'm not sleeping and stress, and you know, I'm whining. I am. I'm sorry. you know, it's a blessing to be able to have had these problems in one degree, but like I'm only one person and that concussion on top of everything else, and being mommy and the go-to for everything. And I mean, David's great, he does his part too, but like I do most mommies, you know, you run the house. I want Sanibel back. I want Sanibel. We should have done it after this. Who knew? Who knew? And the sun was out. I mean, not out all day, which was major. The sun was not out. I think that had just another layer to it all. So I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys are great. I'm watching a lot of videos, but I don't have the bandwidth to be commenting on everyone. I really do try to comment on people's vlogs that don't have a lot of followers or don't have a lot of views, because you need support. I really try, but I've been so busy trying to juggle everything that sometimes I'm like, I'll just go back. I haven't gone back. Please forgive me. I don't mean to. I want to support you guys. There's really high times that you're just fine, coasting clear. You want to be the support to others, and then there's other times that you're just low and you make a vlog because you want support back, and my heart breaks for you guys, and I want to give you that support. I'm good. I just need to get through this phase. Like the sores need to heal on Elijah, and everything just needs to heal, and I need to heal my noggin, and life will be good. I canceled my cradle roll class. Well, I'm not doing it. I had the other lady cover it so I could at least stay home on Saturday. Again, 3 weeks without doing my class. I feel guilty, but I need this. I need sanity. I hope you guys are sane. Stay on plan. There's so much more I need to fill you in on, but enough is enough, right? There's always another week, Lord willing. Be happy, and if you're not, do a little thing for yourself and stay on plan, and you'll get there. Love you guys. Bye. This is the last light. I'm on the bridge going over to Target. Oh, it's so pretty. A smile. I'm glad I did this drive. Stressed out, do something for yourself, even if it's a drive. I can't